Next, the national chairman of Action People's Party, APP, and the presidential candidate should please come forward, followed by the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, and the national chairman. This will be followed by the presidential candidate of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, and the national chairman of the ADC kindly step forward to sign the document, followed by the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, APC, and the national chairman. We'll also invite the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, ABGA, and the national candidate, or the national chairman, I beg your pardon, to step forward to sign the document, followed by the national chairman of the Allied People's Movement, APM, and the presidential candidate. We'll also like to invite the presidential candidate of the Boot Party and the national chairman, followed by the presidential candidate of the Democratic Leadership Alliance, DLA, and the national chairman. Next is the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, LP, and the national chairman. Kindly step forward. Followed by the presidential candidate of the National Democratic Party, NDP, and the national chairman. We'd also like to invite the presidential candidate of the National Rescue Movement, NRM, and the national chairman. Please step forward to put pen to paper. Next, the presidential candidate of the Nigeria Democratic Congress, NDC, and the national chairman. I would also like to invite the presidential candidate of the New Nigeria People's Party, NNPP, and of the national chairman, as well as a presidential candidate of the People's Redemption Party, PRP, and the national chairman as well. Kindly step forward to sign this document.
And also to add, please, after signing, remain where you are, just still on the stage. After signing, just remain standing on the stage. Thank you so much. Chairman and candidates.
Next on the lineup is the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, BDP, and the national chairman. Please step forward. And don't forget, right after the signing, we appeal to you that you stay on the podium. So for the presidential candidate and the national chairman, kindly stay. Do not leave after you sign. Stay on the podium, just in front of your document. So if there's any presidential candidate or national chairman that has left the podium, we ask that you please return to the podium. Next is the presidential candidate of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, and the national chairman. Kindly step forward to sign your document, followed by the presidential candidate of the Youth Party, YP, and the national chairman. It's also my pleasure to invite to the podium the presidential candidate of the Young Progressives Party, YPP, and the national chairman. Please step forward. And last but not least is the presidential candidate of Zenith Labour Party, ZLP, and the national chairman. Please step forward to sign the document. And please do not leave the podium. When you're done with the signing, kindly wait in front of your document. Thank you. This is a moment we have all been waiting for. The moment when every party and candidate says, in effect, that we may agree on how Nigeria should be run, we may agree on how we should move forward, but we agree that this nation, this great nation, must move forward in peace and harmony.
As the peace here. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, The signing of the peace accord is not a mere ceremony. It's not just putting ink on paper, because the ink will definitely dry up, but it's about taking concrete action in ensuring that we build a more peaceful and humane society. And then, to crown out the signing of the peace accord, please permit us as we invite the INEC chairman to come forward as a witness to the signing of the peace accord. INEC chairman, please, Your Excellency, please come forward.
So let us make welcome Professor Josh Amokwita, the Honorable Chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, is a witness to this all-important signing. We'd also like to invite the Inspector General of Police, who is ably represented here today as well. So you can see we have all of the major stakeholders in Nigeria's electoral process, from the umpire, INEC, to the police that leads the security.
DIG Shehu Nadada. And then, the last but not the least, we invite as a witness and also to crown this up, the chairman of the National Peace Committee, in the person of His Excellency General Abusalami Abubakar, GCFR, ably represented by His Excellency General Martin Luther Agwai, retired.
So the candidates, the chairmen, have put pen to paper. We have INEC, we have the police, and the National Peace Committee as well, being witnesses to this. So the candidates, the political parties, and their supporters are in essence saying that the 2027 election and the build-up will be peaceful. We will focus on the issues. It will be an issue-based campaigning process. As they hit the campaign trail, they are promising Nigerians and the world that they will pay attention and focus only on the issues that the electorate want to listen to. That is the essence of today's signing. I want to thank the candidates and the chairman, and by extension the political parties, for making this all-important commitment. They have put pen to paper. They are gentlemen who will keep their words. Thank you very much.
Can I give you the pen?
Yes. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've been waiting for, it's happened already. Please, a round of applause for the candidates and chairman of political parties. Please, let's put our hands together for them. And together we watch them as they embrace themselves and shake the smile of peace. Peace begins with a smile, like someone would say. Please, let's begin to reach out, a handshake, and together we can say one Nigeria.
Oh yes, so what we're saying is, Accord should shake hands with Action Alliance.
Exactly.
Action Democratic Party should embrace the Action People's Party.
Together.
The AAC should give a very warm handshake.
And a smile.
The APC, of course we can see the AAC and the APC already shaking hands.
Yes.
We look forward to APGA embracing APM with a warm handshake as well. Please, good party, look for the Democratic Leadership Alliance, ELA, and shake hands with them.
And the AAC.
Oh yes.
Exactly.
So please